Well, hello there and welcome. My name is Jamin V, and this is Arcane Skies. This is a mod pack that I created. Ooh, we got a slime island right over there. And it is in beta. It is available on the Twitch loader. It's a pretty cool Skyblock mod pack that, again, I created some time ago, and I wanted to play through it. I think it's a really fun mod pack. I think people might enjoy watching it, and they might be interested in playing it for themselves. Again, it's on the Twitch loader. If you search for Arcane Skies, it'll be a little bit down because for some reason Agrarian Skies appears first. Obviously, a more popular mod, but just look for it, and it's a really fun mod pack. You should check it out. So we do have Vayne Mining, so I can Vayne mine all that. I got two saplings from that. That's great, and we can Vayne mine all these logs and fall down into the dirt block. And make sure if you create a world that you let's do an empty hand, that you use the void world type. Otherwise, you will not get the correct world type. You'll probably, the default is like a regular world, which doesn't, the mod pack's designed for Skyblock. So, all right, so we've got Gardens of Grass, which is a Botania add-on meant for Skyblock. You can play Gardens of Grass by itself, and I considered actually doing that as the way to make the Skyblock start up. But it's a little, got too many failure points. Like, you can run out of resources and then you're just done, and there's nothing you can do at that point. And if I'm making a mod pack that I'd like people to use on servers, I don't want server admins to have to help people fix their screw ups and stuff like that. So I decided to just supplement Gardens of Grass. Oh man, I don't have a pickaxe yet. With Ex Nihilo, but Ex Nihilo I've modified pretty heavily so that you can't. Let's get a few more of these stones. You shift click with a bare hand onto the ground. Dirt or grass, I believe, are the options to get pebbles to make cobblestone. So you don't have to do the super grindy Ex Nihilo way of getting those kind of resources. So yeah, that's not what I want. I will want one of those actually though. So let's go ahead and make that. Ex Nihilo has been modified heavily so that you don't get resources like iron and that kind of stuff out of Ex Nihilo. Instead, you have to use Botania. The orchid is a flower that you can get in Botania. It's much easier to obtain in Gardens of Grass. So that's the route that you go. You use Ex Nihilo to get the basic resources in order to get the orchid and that kind of stuff. And then from there, you use Botania pretty heavily. And then there are several magic mod packs and everything like that. There is no technology whatsoever. There is no RF power. There are no generators. There are no machines that use it. It was a decision that I made during the development cycle. I was originally going to make it a regular mod pack. I just wanted to have like cool Skyblock things, like try my own Skyblock mod pack, because none of them really fit what I wanted. I wanted to try something interesting in the early game that wasn't heavy on Ex Nihilo, because Ex Nihilo can be super grindy in the early game. Are we out of? Yep, we're out. And I wasn't sure about power in the mid game. There's actually kind of a hole in power generation for the mid game, and I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to do power. I kept trying different things, and I was playing through the mod pack while I was creating it, and I just never made power in my own world. And I'm like, this is actually kind of fun without power. So I found ways to make it, that there are still plenty of automation. Botania actually offers a lot of automation. I think that's a good enough platform for now. Let's plant a tree. We can twerk trees. But there's still plenty of automation. There's still inventory management mods and stuff like that. There's just none of them require RF power. And, you don't have to worry about any kind of thing. And I found that, like, a lot of times you, like, rush through to get RF power when you're playing with those kind of mod packs. And in this, you don't. So I thought that was more interesting. I mean, you can obviously still rush through, I think, but this is more of a, casual setting and that kind of thing. And I thought it was an interesting way to play. And I really enjoyed it. So that's just what I ended up deciding. All right, and then I believe we can make sticks this way. There is an achievement book. I'm working off of memory right now. But it actually helps quite a bit guide you through. So yeah, there we got an advancement. Advancement, they're not all achievements. Achievements trademark Minecraft, or Microsoft, which owns that. Anyways, advancement, creation from nothing. So this is the first tab. This is the getting started achievements. So we want to use this crook. So it tells you can shift right click on the ground and you generate this, and we can create shears, a hammer, and a barrel. And we can also get worms to get string and start a sieve. And we want to get all these things at about the same time, and then we put all that together to make dirt, and then eventually we want to get to this floral fertilizer. So let's use this crook on these leaves, and we got some worms. So we're gonna have to, let's chop down this tree. Gonna have to grow another one. I hit the wrong key. There we go. Let's vein mine that properly. Put another. The crook also gives you more saplings, so that's kind of nice of it. And then maybe this platform is a little small still. Let's put some silkworms down, and they do spread, but it's not like. I think you can cook these things too. I don't think I've ever done that, but you can. All right, and then what were the other ones? We can make shears. We don't really want to do that just yet. We don't want to shear these leaves, but I still will want a pair of shears. Can do that to make wooden shears, and those count as well. And then we want a barrel, which I believe requires a slab at the bottom. Obviously, there's JEI, not Vero. And my caps lock is on. So there it is, wooden barrel. There's also a stone barrel. And we need more wood. There we go. Let's make a few of these. Kind of, not really. I don't have enough wood. Nope, not quite. All right, let's just take all this wood. And we can shift click barrel. There we go. That's 2 more. That's not a lot, actually. Usually I like having about 8. All right, looks like we got plenty of that going. So, ooh, that is a stack plus some of string. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so we're definitely going to need some more wood. Let's just go ahead and plant another tree, twerk it. It would probably help. I don't really have that many saplings yet, so I guess we'll start with this, and then we will shear this. These shears are probably not going to even last. All right, they actually lasted. All right, and then let's place our barrel over here. Let's do all 3. And get some dirt going. That'll give us another spot that we can plant a tree on, which will be nice. We're going to want some more cobblestone as a result, because there's nowhere to place a tree that doesn't require more platform around it to make sure that nothing falls and that we don't fall. I wonder if there's any slime still on that island. I can't see them from here. They have a tendency to jump off, but it's kind of cool. There are ways to get, because it's skyblock, it can be kind of hard to get the slimes that you need. So I have created some ways to get the slimes without having to find a slime island. But it's kind of nice. It's a little bit easier if it's just right there. So there's some dirt. We've created dirt. And put it there, plant a tree on it. Go ahead and extend this platform here. Oh, come on. There is a gravestone mod, so if I do fall off the edge, which hopefully I don't do. I will not lose all my stuff. I think it was coral gravestones. It's actually a pretty interesting one in that it will create my gravestone up here instead of down at like y=1. So it's kind of nice that way. A little more forgiving than the standard ones. It's just logs sitting there. I should probably cut this down and then plant another tree. And then we're going to want some more shears. Let's just That is a modified Tiny Progressions wooden shears recipe because it conflicted with Tinker's. So, alright, bunch of leaves here. There we go. Get some more wood. Probably have to do this quite a few times. There are ways to auto-generate trees. There's bonsai trees, which is kind of a cool mod. All right, let's consult the achievement book. We need a sieve and we need a hammer. And the hammer will actually help us with... So let's look up sieve. I don't remember how to create it. I think it's mostly wood. Yep. So one slab and then a few sticks. And we don't have... Let's do that. Create a sieve. And we need the mesh. There we go. We just need one. We don't need 7 of them. So I should be able to just place it right here. Let's place the sieve. And we need things to sieve. It starts with cobblestone. And we're going to need a hammer. What was that light flash? Is it lightning? Alright, and then let's plant some trees. Let's take our cobblestone, make I think it's this? No, it's like sideways, isn't it? There it is. Hammer. And then we got a bunch of cobblestone. Let's put that in our inventory bar. Let's actually put it up here. One of the easiest ways to hammer things. It's up against a tree, like this. So, place it, hammer it, place it, hammer it, etc. So that makes gravel. You can hammer gravel to make sand. You can hammer sand to make dust. Yeah. So we're going to want to save some of this gravel. We don't need to save any sand. There's just no reason to just yet. Sand's obviously useful, but just not right now. And then we can turn the rest of this into dust. And we're also going to want to sieve some dirt. 3 is not going to be enough. So we're going to want some more barrels. Ooh, that just grew on me. And let's... do we have any shears left? Yep, there we go. Shears. We're going to need some more shears as well. But we'll start with sieving the gravel and the sand. Probably not going to be enough of either of these, though. The gravel gets us... Okay, that's what it is. The gravel gets us flint, and flint can help us improve our... you can also crack the gravel, but it's like a 40% chance to get flint. We got 3 out of those 7, so it's pretty decent way to get flint. And I don't remember how many we need. All right, so we got bone meal from sifting the dust. Again, you don't get any of the iron nuggets or whatever they're called. What are those called? I don't remember. It's X Nilo. There we go. These things, the chunks, you don't get any of those. X Nilo has been modified. We need to follow the advancement book in order to get us to this thing. And in order to do that, we need to sieve dirt to get 2 poppies and 2 dandelions. It's part of the recipe. in order to make the first floral fertilizer, and then from there we can make more. We don't need to keep sieving dirt, and we can also make clay by letting it rain, and make a clay bucket to move water around and stuff like that. All right, so let's make some more of almost everything. So we need some more barrels. So we need some more of these. We want 8 barrels. They're just annoying to place on the thing. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I need some more shears. And there we go. That should be good for now. I guess that isn't almost everything, like I said. And then let's place our barrels down. Ah! Apparently you can't shift click on barrels properly. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's respawn. And there's our... Oh, that was a weird... Oh. It gives you like some weird protections when you first log back on. Alright, so we got our items back. And then I don't need this death compass anymore. And it's also journey map's gonna make a waypoint for that I want to remove. Alright. So shift clicking on barrels doesn't work quite right. Or to stay on the edges. So let's make a little border around it here. Pretty sure I've done that exact thing before. There we go. Alright, and then the reason I picked 8 is because you can like perfectly come around. Oops. And by the time you do 8 of these, the first one will be done. So you can just sit here and click through all of these. You can kind of do 7, but 8 is just a safer number. Because sometimes if you go really fast, the 8th one or the 7th one won't be done quite yet. So 8 is also an even number. And just go through all of our stuff. We might as well finish this one up with saplings. So that's a decent amount of dirt. I didn't mean to put another sapling in there. Oh well. And then we can sieve all this dirt. And we're probably going to need a chest. Because dirt gives you a lot of different items. You can actually go into the sieve. And right click on it. And under sieve, it'll show you all the items you get from everything that you can sieve. And so we can sieve slime dirt to get saplings, nether warts from soul sand. We can also, gas tears, glowstone, and nether quartz. Blaze powder. The leaves give you sapling. And then saplings give you things. And then, so bone meal. And then depending on the mesh, you get different levels of bone meal, different levels of gunpowder. So it gets up to, you can get 2 bone meal when you have an iron stiffened mesh, and then you have a high chance of getting 2 bone meal when you have a diamond stiffened mesh. And then you get flint at 40%. It looks like it stays 40%, and then you get higher chances of getting coal. And then here's the dirt that I was talking about. So you get pebbles, and then granite, diorite, andesite, various seeds, saplings, cactus, and then here's the flowers that we want, but all of the rest of this stuff is pretty useful as well. So I don't know if we'll quite get those 4 flowers just from the 16 or so dirt that we had, but we'll find out. Almost done here. Alright, so got a jungle sapling. And we might have some stuff on the ground. No, we actually picked everything up. We got no flowers. That's annoying. Alright, so I'm going to have to do that a little bit more. But let's make a chest, because otherwise this is already, my inventory is super full. Alright, so we'll just put it down here, I guess. There we go. Let's throw, at the very least, all these extra saplings in, except those saplings. We don't need pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, regular seeds, any of these pebbles. I should have. I don't know if it improves the chances with this. We can actually start with dirt. That's a little easier. There we go. So, string mesh, 5%, 5%. Alright, it doesn't improve our chances at all. I think they're all the same. You might get more pebbles and everything. Looks like they're about the same. It looks like the mesh doesn't change the odds on your dirt sieving at all, but it does improve the odds on sand to get bone meal, and we will need quite a bit of bone meal at some point in the future. Alright, so I guess it's probably going to take me a few minutes of somewhat grindy, not super interesting stuff to look at to get those flowers. So I will probably just jump cut ahead of that, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I've got the flowers that I need, so I've got this achievement. Next step is to do Floral Fertilizer. I also got some extra dirt, and because we're going to need to set up a botany area, and then I set up a furnace just now because we're going to need some torches because we're placing solid blocks. I think we're going to need some charcoal as well. So let's start with the Floral Fertilizer. If I can spell correctly. There it is. There are 3 recipes. This one we cannot make because we can't get living root in this particular mod pack. So we can use the powders that we get from other flowers and bone meal to create 3 of them. Or, this is the first recipe. We got dandelion yellow, rose red, and bone meal. So, let's take these guys and these guys. And then you only have to do this once, like I said, once you get the Floral Fertilizer. Then we take it over here and let's create an area. Oops. I don't know how big we want it. Fairly big, probably. And this will be just a Botania area for a while. Probably expand it, probably move things around eventually. Because this is a pretty sloppy island at this point. But that is kind of standard for Skyblock. Everything starts out pretty sloppy. Then you neaten it up a little bit later. So I think this will be how big we go with because I'm out of dirt. I can always go back and get more later. But let's actually... We got some grass seeds. There we go. Let's plant some grass. Get that going. That should be enough. Grab some of these. Let's put 2 of those in there. Make some sticks. Make some torches. I do not want to deal with mobs just yet. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, and then we use the first Floral Fertilizer. Should get 3 or 4 flowers from each of these. And then I believe that opens up the Botania one. And then we make a mortar pestle to make floral powder. And then mystical white flowers to make a pure daisy. Is our end goal, but let's just start with the mortar and pestle. And we need a bowl. And I think it's this. Yeah, I gotta look it up. There it is. Oh, I was close. Just need one. And how do we make... I wonder what it takes. Let's just clear all this out. Bag. Where is it? Floral. Botania. There's a bag for specifically for holding all the flowers and stuff that you collect. Makes it a little bit more convenient. I don't remember what it's called right offhand. Man, there are a lot of items in Botania. We might just have to deal with inventory clutter for a second. Because I can't find it. I'm going to look it up. Hold on. It's called a pouch. And there it is. And we need some wool and a petal. And I think I can make wool. Just like this. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 5. There we go. Alright. That works perfect. And then let's get rid of some of this extra clutter that we've got going on here. I probably need that apple. We don't need these bowls. Don't need the string. Probably get rid of the slabs. Alright. And then let's grind these guys down. And then it should be 2 of any kind and a bone meal to make 3 of them. So now we can get quite a bit more. And then any that I pick up are automatically going to go into this flower pouch right here. So that's pretty convenient. So we just take 2 more out. And we can't do the floral fertilizer recipe without a crafting table. It's going to be easier if we do it that way. There we go. Probably should just make a bunch of it all at once. I'm going to need to get more dust in order to get more bone meal. I think it will probably, we've got so much gravel right now anyways, we might as well, let's go ahead and do that. Finish the sentence maybe. So I'm gonna grow some trees real quick, and then where's my hammer? My hammer's in my inventory. There's some cobblestone. I've got some more pebbles sitting around. There's a tree. Let's get rid of all those leaves. Get those out of the way. And take these pebbles. Oh wow, I got a lot of cobblestone right now, huh? There we go. And this guy right here. Put this in my offhand. And get to crushing. Just hold down both buttons to do this. It's probably easier if I stand it closer to the tree. It doesn't really matter that I've expanded out a little bit. I'll just, as I get closer, I will, as I run out of cobblestone, the ones in front of the tree. The benefit of using the tree is that I can't use the hammer on the tree. It would take a while to break the tree, versus using the ground or something like that I would be able to break fairly quickly. So I don't remember how much I need for a flint stiffened mesh. It might just be 3. I might actually have enough, but I think it's 6. And that will greatly improve our chances of getting bone meal. Fortunately, cobblestone is also the slowest of the ones. The other ones are actually pretty quick to grind down like that. So let's look up flint stiffened mesh. There it is. Yep, 6 and a string mesh. So we have 3. We need 3 more. So we'll just stop when we hit that. Oh, nope. I will need to do that eventually anyways. Doing the wrong thing though. 4. Come on, you can do it. It's 40% chance each time. Some these not getting good odds here. It started out strong. I don't want to use all my gravel here. Come on, 5. There we go. Can we get 6 right away? Nope, apparently not. There it goes. Okay. And then get that out of there. And then I think with an open hand I can pull this out. I did it a while ago. Shift, there it goes. Alright. There we go. And then now we want to do this. See, this is pretty quick. It got super dark all of a sudden. I've been getting this, I think it has to do with the gravestone mod. I haven't really played around with the coral gravestone, or I can't remember the exact name of the mod pack, but there keep being these lightning strikes with ghosts that I think is related to that, because I explored most of the other mod packs, but I mostly added it as just a gravestone mod pack. Like I didn't, and there's a bunch of extra things that come along with it. Like you can actually go on adventures. There's like things that you can do with the gravestone mod pack that I've never done it. It's kind of cool that it's there. They're not particularly super useful. I've found like a lot of other mod packs do things in easier ways than it does. The same thing, but it's interesting. So if you wanted to try it out, it's available. I don't think I will. Maybe I will a little bit in this video. Depends on how everything plays out. But again, I found it to be not that useful. The things that you get for what you have to do aren't super useful. So there's no advancements based on that mod pack in this. I think I left its own advancements in, but you don't have to, like, it's not part of... There's a bit of a progression in this mod pack. Not like super strict progression. But the gravestone mod is not part of that. Alright, so with the flint stiffened mesh, we should get bone meal, like, I think 75% of the time. Something like that. It's pretty good odds. We obviously can't do iron yet, because we got to get everything else working first. Alright, so 6 of them so far. That's actually pretty good. We might just... I don't want to get too carried away. Although, now that I have the... Oh, yeah, no, I can use the dust for clay. So, I'll probably leave... So we got a decent amount. Let's take 16 of these and save them for clay. Because we're actually getting a decent amount of bone meal here. There's not a lot of reason to keep doing this. Alright, there we go. So, I'm just going to turn all the flowers in my bag here. I was going to say except the white ones, but we don't have any white ones. So let's just make as much floral powder as we can. And that'll give us a nice collection of flowers. And we need some white ones, like it said. And then there it is. There we go. Alright, and then floral powder. Is it still on here? Oh, come on, move. There it is. Click the wrong thing. There we go. Is that all of it? Yep, that's all of it. Alright, so 24 floral powder. Actually pretty good here. So we might want to... We'll fill up the area if we do this too many times without breaking them first. Sure would like a Horn of the Wild right now. But we can't use that just yet. We can't make it. There's a white one. There's another white one. I don't know how many I need. But we might as well just... We're going to need a bunch of different types of flowers. So getting a good collection initially is pretty important because you start getting into the recipes, you need different colors for different things. So might as well just get as much as you can. Do we still have bone meal left? We still got 12 bone meal left, so we'll see where we stand after this. I probably won't do any more on camera right away, but if we gotta grind through some flowers to get a decent collection. Looks like, I mean, if we got 4 white ones, I'm pretty sure that's enough. So odds are we probably have 4 of most of the colors, which is a good start. Let's do 2 of these. We should probably do 2 at a time anyways. Let's do... Yeah. Alright, this should be a pretty good collection. That's the last one. We can always do more in the future if we need to. We got 7. A little short on orange there. But everything else looks pretty good. So let's look at the advancement book here. You need at least 2 mystical white flowers to get started. And it didn't... Oh, they're not in my inventory. There it goes. And then craft a Petal Apothecary. There. I can't spell. So any kind of flower... Cobblestone slabs. Okay. Alright, so let's grab whatever flower we have the most of. Looks like black or purple. And craft a Petal Apothecary. There we go. Let's just place that. Ooh, it bugs me more than just a little bit that we don't have a center point here. And I need water, don't I? Oh man. Use the Petal Apothecary to make a pure daisy. Just need, okay, that's fairly easy, but I do need water. And I'm also going to need seeds, which I think I have some seeds over here. Oh, well, that's convenient. I didn't even notice that it was raining. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt if you, if it doesn't rain. You have to make a stone barrel. There's instructions in here, so let me show you. It says, if you can't wait for rain, you can move water from a crucible to a barrel with glass bottles. I don't remember. The instructions on how to get water into a crucible are in JEI, and then you have to use glass bottles to move the water over to it. So, clay bucket. I'm not sure exactly what we need here. Okay. That works. That's what I thought. So there we go. Let's make a bucket. Might as well make 2 of these. These will hold lava once. Just so you're aware. You can hold lava in them, but they will, as soon as you place the lava, they are done. Is it still raining? Oh, we got trees. I want to actually get all this rain, because if they're covered, they won't. Man, that is a big tree. It's not going to get it all, is it? Oh man, that is going to be annoying to get down. I might have to wait on that one. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to climb up there at some point. We'll leave it be for now. All right, let's get this bucket. There we go. We got some water. There we go. And then we need these 2 guys. And we need some seeds. What are my seeds? Totally forgot what I was doing there. Alright. I think I just drop all 4. Yep. And then do I right click with it? Oh, I dropped the seeds. There we go. We got a pure daisy. I probably want 2 of these. Which means we need another bucket of water. Right click with an empty hand. I can do that. No, I don't have. Just drop those. Grab some more. Did okay, I still have the seeds. There we go. And then we can set up our pure daisies here and here. I think we need regular stone. I don't know if we need the stone yet, but I guess we're punching dirt again. It's probably. Alright, that should be good. Just need at least 8 of them. I don't think we need living stone just yet. I know we need the wood in order to make a wand. There we go. And then living stone. Not sure where it is. It's like white. Oh, there. Living rock. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's got to be stone. And did I lose my... Alright, let's take some of this. Because we lost our axe there. And I can't click on anything. Alright. And then what is the next advancement? I think it's the wand. Oh, okay, living rock. Yeah, okay, we do need it for a mana pool. Alright. Place stone around a pure daisy, plant pure daisy and place logs around it. There's a wand, it's a mana spreader, and then we need to get an endo flame. I guess I could have lived with 1 pure daisy, but it's always nice to have 2 of them. There we go. So let's make a wand while we're waiting. We get to pick our colors on the wand. So I think I want blue and cyan. I always like blue. I think cyan would work really well. And then, so what do we need? It's like, I moved on to the next page. Living wood. Alright. So we only get one twig. How many? What do we need? 3 of them to make the wand? Yep. Did I drop it? There it is. Okay. So 1, 2, and 2. So we're probably going to want to make some more living wood while we're wet, since we just used 6 of it. Generally, we're going to eat quite a bit of it in the early game. And then, so there. And somewhere like that. There we go. And I can switch them if I want to. Yeah, I like that one. Alright, we got ourselves a wand. And then there's our rocks. And mana pool, mana spreader, endo flame. Very sorry. I think we don't need anything. Yeah, we don't need those other things to do this. Brown, light gray, red. We got some inventory clutter. Let's get rid of this. And the clay and this pebble. There we go. Bunch of leaves. Saplings. Alright. It's a good start. We probably don't need these extra books or the 1 probe information. I probably will need that. Alright, so brown, light gray, red. Might as well. We're probably gonna, or we're gonna need more red than that. That's for sure. We're also gonna need more water. I should have made an infant water source. That would have made more sense than anything else, because that's kind of what you do, right? I'm not sure where to make an infant water source. It's hard to get underneath all this. Let's make it in the back, I guess. Do we have more slabs? Kind of. Oops. I'm gonna pick those up. Pebbles. Some slabs. I should do it. Alright, we're gonna have to expand out a little bit. We can fix all this later. It's gonna be a little bit of a mess for a second. It doesn't help that we don't have a center point. Another thing I'll probably want to fix. Mostly just because I should have put another block on that side. Alright, so there's an infinite water source. And then we got 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 light gray. That should do it. There we go. And then we'll make 2 of them. There we go. Might as well put our what? I don't know what I just did there, but all right. Oh, you can plant them down like that, and then they grow or something like that. Here we got these extras. I don't remember exactly what happens when you do that, but we'll find out. All right, so let's do the last couple things, and then I think I'm going to end the episode there. So we need a mana pool, which is just like that. That one's super easy. And then the spreader is, that's not it. It's being covered by, there we go. And we just need one leaf. And I just got rid of all my leaves because I'm a smart person. And we got 8 of these purple ones, so we'll use a purple one. Probably going to need to do some more flower fertilizer pretty soon. Again, definitely need more red. So, all right. We got ourselves a mana spreader. We got ourselves all the stuff we need to set up some mana generation into a mana pool. But I'm going to save that for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me make sure I place another torch down. There we go, because we removed a torch. But yeah, thank you for watching. You guys have a good one.